And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to David Trim for a look at Adventist history.
This week, we'll hear the story of Norwegian missionaries who served in Uganda.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. On July 14, 1910, Magdalene Lind was born in Bergen in Norway. After graduating from Newbold College in Great Britain in 1934, he and his wife Kezia accepted a call to mission service in East Africa. When they arrived in Uganda in 1935, they were both just 25 years old. They served as missionaries in that country for 19 years until 1954, and their two children, Gerd and Elsa, were both born in Uganda. In 1954, at the General Conference session, M.E. Lind was elected a departmental secretary of the Northern European Division. He was responsible for directing its youth and Sabbath school departments. But 7 years later, in 1965, Magdalene and Kezia returned to Africa after he was elected secretary of the Trans-Africa Division. At the 1970 General Conference session, he was elected first president of the newly founded Afro-Mid-East Division, and he served as division president until retiring in 1975. Magdalene died in Norway in March 1985. On July 18, 1866, Dr. William A. George was born in Alma, Michigan. He was to live to the age of 84, and as his obituary noted, he devoted practically his entire life to denominational medical work. After graduating from Battle Creek College in 1891, he entered the University of Michigan Medical School, graduating as an MD in 1894. When Dr. John Harvey Kellogg opened the American Medical Missionary College in Battle Creek in 1895, Dr. George was one of the first faculty members, and it was he who taught the first class in the new Adventist Medical School. He was later superintendent of Nebraska Sanitarium for 6 years and of Nashville Sanitarium for 4 years, before in 1911 he was called to Loma Linda, California as professor of surgery at the new College of Medical Evangelists. William George served in Loma Linda for 23 years until he retired in 1934 at the age of 68 due to ill health. He was an ordained minister and pastored for many years while serving in medical work. He died in September 1950. And that was This Week in Adventist History.